Hello, this is Scorpio speaking. Yeah, if you're calling me a freak, I mean, thanks for the compliment, but I would just probably rephrase it that as a Scorpio, I'm actually unique. Yeah, because nobody does it really, really like a Scorpio does. So thanks for the compliment. Thanks for being so interested in me. But just one thing I want to make sure, okay? If you're gonna be honest all the way through, okay? Because I don't like half truths. Because I find out about those anyways, because I'm a detective. Just to remind you, because this reminder, okay? So, anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye. This was the fool. I was talking to the fool. They think that they can fool you, Scorpio, but they can't. Nobody can fool the Scorpio, okay? Because even if they try, and you pretend that you don't know, but you do know because it's gonna come out to the surface anyways. Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. My name is Arman, and I'm here to do the reading for you from January 20th to the 26th. As I was gonna start your reading, Scorpio, there is something that I felt about you having a little bit of an anxiety surrounding someone. There's like a trust issue that's happening. That's why this script came out, the phone call thing that I do in the beginning of the videos. There is an anxiety of whether this person is actually being truthful to you or not. And I feel like that you are dealing with someone or you've dealt with somebody, take it as it resonates, who has done everything to show you that they're worthy of your love. And let's just find out. Let's find out and see what's happening. Or this, for some of you also, it could be just a new love coming into your life, and you are a little bit anxious if you should, step into a new relationship or not. So let's take a look at your recent past and your current, present moment, and then the near future to see what's happening for you. Okay. Scorpio. So your overall challenge here, Scorpio, your overall theme is the Seven of Cups. Okay, this is someone. First of all, the cups represent the water sign: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Scorpio, I feel like that you are standing in front of a choice whether you want to proceed forward with a connection, like I said, or step into a relationship. If you look closely, you see that this person is standing in front of 7 cups, and there is certain things coming out of each cup. It's like an illusion. This is a card of an illusion, okay? This is, if you even look up the meaning of this card, you'll see that this is about someone who is standing in front of many choices, and almost there is some things that they come out of the cups, but they're an illusion. They're not real. And this person is looking a little perplexed, like, which one do I choose? What do I do? And that's what I was channeling for you. This channel messages are coming through. I'm so thankful to the divine for like speaking through me and sharing this message with you, Scorpio. Like I mentioned, you are standing in front of a choice of wanting to make a decision, okay? I feel like that in the recent past, you were really tired of some sort of a connection. You were constantly the one filling the cup, taking care of it. And in the present moment, there is this anxiety, but you're gonna move forward anyways. You're gonna find out some sort of intention, okay, with someone. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a fire sign. Okay, Sagittarius. But in the near future, as you move forward and as you try to work on something, I feel like that's gonna reveal certain things for you, and you're gonna walk away from a situation that's no longer serving you, and that's you with the 8 of Cups, walking away and distancing yourself. Okay, let's clarify the challenge here. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups as the challenge for Scorpio. Why is the 7 of Cups here? So let's see, why is the challenge as the 7 of Cups for Scorpio? I love my Scorpios, and I really appreciate seeing you all in the comments and communicating with you and getting to know you. I love my freaky Scorpios because you guys are just so much fun. And there is a few people that I have in my life, and I really appreciate them. And we always just get goofy together. So back to the reading, you have the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Wands. You're stepping back from moving forward with this specific connection because you're questioning the validity of this connection with this person, okay? You're taking very calculated steps even moving forward with this individual, okay? One of the reasons why I'm saying this is because the Knight of Pentacles is here, and this is the energy of, you know, not taking any step, just moving very, very slowly, observing, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Wands. If you look at the Three of Wands in upright position, you see this person is looking like to the horizons and is releasing the bird, you know, and it's like there's action happening, right? So now your challenge here is to really recognize whether this relationship and this connection, this energy that you're dealing with or wants to come into your life, is this something that that's worth investing in and going forward or not? Okay, because I feel like that one of the things that you are aiming to avoid is arguments and fights and misunderstanding, and not be wanting to be in a connection with someone who I want to say this, who purposefully, on purpose, misunderstands you. The Five of Wands is here, okay? Everyone is just kind of like sitting down. It looks like they just had a fight, so they're taking a break. And you don't want to be in that kind of energy anymore, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles here is the energy of moving very slowly. So you're taking a pause, you're taking a step back and not moving forward with some sort of a connection, because I feel like that the deceptions out there has been way too many for you. And that's what's holding you back from wanting to be fully invested in connections. And you are a water sign, Scorpio, so you rule the emotional plane. You rule the emotions and feelings, and you're very deep. Your trust is very important for you, and when your trust is betrayed, I know that about Scorpios, that's the gates of hell will open. And you know, that's why whoever comes into your life, they really, really need to understand like how careful they should be, and not like tiptoeing, okay, around you, but just be very careful how they take your loyalty. Because if you show loyalty to someone, that means that you really love them and you really trust them. And you're Scorpio. Your ruling planet is Pluto. It's the planet of transformation and death, and that's inevitable. Okay, so if someone has you in their life, there is going to be parts of themselves. This is what I'm channeling. This is for someone specific out there. Okay, you have lost some people in your life because you told them the truth and they couldn't take it. Because you are Scorpio, water sign ruled by the planet Pluto. And Pluto is going to force the transformation and the change anyways, especially if it's going retrograde. So it allows us to look into our lives and to shed off the old skin and to let go of certain things. So when you tell someone the truth, and if they're not ready to hear the truth, Scorpio, they're going to fall out of your life. Okay, because you tend to attract people into your life. I know I'm speaking to a specific group of Scorpios out there. You tend to attract specific groups of people in your life who haven't faced, who either didn't want to face the traumas in their life or the fears in their life, who were avoidant attachment type of people, okay, or who were not aware of their issues that they need to really work through and focus and heal themselves. So either one of these people, you know, you don't care. You still go and tell them the truth, and they better listen and be prepared, okay? If they're going to be friends with you or in a relationship with you. Relationship-wise, I strongly feel like that you were dealing with someone specifically, Scorpio, that was not really willing to hear you and to understand you, where you were coming from. So they were not really ready to hear the truth from your side, whether that was about how you wanted this relationship to go forward, whatever it was, okay? They just were not willing to listen to you, and that's on them. And that's why you're taking a step back. You're pausing with the Three of Wands in reverse. You don't want to continue in connections with people who are not willing to cooperate and listen to you, okay? There's resistance. You are releasing resistance Okay, you are releasing resistance from whatever is happening, and you're focusing on yourself completely in the present moment. It's just that there's just a little bit of anxiety that's happening. You know, you don't want to end up in a heartbreak situation. With the moon card here in the present moment, there is something that needs to be eliminated, and that's coming under the light. The moon card is clarified by the death, the strength, and the high priestess, literally three major arcanas. So what's coming to an end, what's ending for you, and the death card is you. Okay, so your fears, your anger, your anxiety is being transmitted into a more powerful chapter. You're an alchemist, so you're alchemizing any past experiences from your past into something really powerful. The strength card here is in the middle. This is about you just trusting your intuition, high priestess, Virgo energy, Leo energy, Scorpio energy. Okay, you could have those placements in your chart very strongly, or dealing with those kind of people. But specifically in the present moment, you're putting an end. There is a death that's happening for about certain fears. You're becoming more bold, Scorpio, to step into this new timeline of your life. Okay, and that's gonna require you to really trust your intuition and go with the flow that the universe has created for you. For some of you have been questioning how 2025 is gonna be looking for you, whether this is gonna be the year of you entering into a new love or relationship. And I do strongly feel like that because you are infinitely, there is the infinite symbol right up there, you are infinitely protected and guided by the universe, and you're very in tune with your emotions. I strongly feel like that your love life is going to blossom and it's going to be strengthened even more once you release some of the people out of your life. You literally let this falling out happen. If there's a fallout that's going to happen for you in your life in order to put an end to these illusions that's been happening in your life, then it is going to happen, and that's going to open many opportunities for you and many doors to have new experiences with people. I feel like, okay, so there is a new circle of friends that are gonna come into your life that are actually God sent. These people are gonna empower you, Scorpio. They are going to be there for you, and they're gonna show you and prove to you that loyal people exist, that people who understand you on a very personal level, on a very intimate level, they will show you that. There is also an action that's being taken, and this action that you are taking in the current moment is to work on something very specific, Scorpio. The Eight of Wands and then the Eight of Pentacles. It's clarified by the Four of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, again, this is a love reading, but I'm strongly getting you're completely focusing on your finances, okay? Maybe there is a love offer that's gonna come for you, but you're gonna say no for now, and you're gonna put them on a hold. Okay, Four of Cups. See how this person is pouring the cup out of the cup, right? And I feel like that maybe even if someone comes into your life, you're gonna give them a long time to really prove themselves to be in your life. And then there is the Page of Cups. You can see the fish is like getting out of the cup or slipping through the cup, right? This is like an opportunity that you're gonna be aware of. You're gonna miss this opportunity, but you're gonna be very much in tune of deciding to create more stability into your life. If you look at the rabbit down there by the right underneath the queen, okay, and this is indicating you letting go of certain connections that just like are like in and out. Rabbit is like a fast moving energy, right? Fast movement. Somebody might want to come into your life really fast and really quickly, but you are going to be focused on your grounding, on your growth, on yourself, on your finances, on your career, on your healing. And these people that are going to come into your life in and out, some of them are going to be very quick that you're not going to even have time to like blink and realize that they're gone out of your life. Some of them are going to come into your life and be around and observe you, but they're going to give you the space that you need to work on your business, to take time for yourself, and then see if you really want to be in a connection with this, with those people. The actions that you're going to take is be very quick and very discerning if you want to proceed forward with certain people in relationships or not. Okay, and I'm actually gonna get the message, the hidden message about this connection, about this whole situation right now before I move forward with the Eight of Cups of somebody walking away from something and someone. So the hidden message here is, I can't stop thinking about you. You know, someone really, really thinks about you a lot and is very obsessed and almost obsessed with you. And like they're infatuated by the fact that you are a true lover. You have strong feelings. You know how to love. You know how to make someone feel important and feel heard, Scorpio. Because, you know, you don't like superficial stuff. You're very deep, okay? You don't like shallow people. You don't like people who don't have depth in them. And so this person that has met you at some point, or they're gonna meet you, they're gonna feel heard, understood, and loved. They're gonna see that, you know, you are the real deal. That when you ask them a question about, if they're telling you something, let's say a scenario, somebody that you met, whatever, they're telling you something about their life, you are going to really show the true sign of someone who is actually curious and interested and who is a great listener. And this person is not going to forget about that, because you know about the fact that when you make people feel heard, they don't forget about you. And that's a strong quality that you have, Scorpio. You know, and the Scorpios that I've met in my life, like if I tell them something, they think about it, and then, you know, they reflect on it, and they ask such interesting questions that even gets me into thinking, you know, about my life. So this person definitely is very much thinking about you. Sorry, Scorpio, I'm so sorry. Yawning right now also means releasing something out of your energy. That's what I'm picking up. You're releasing someone out of your energy from your past, like way past. No more attachments. No more, you know, constantly focused on this person or what they're doing or what they're up to, because there is a new connection that's going to come into your life, and they're going to be really infatuated by your aura, by your thinking, by your ability, and your depth. Okay? You are walking away from something in the near future, Scorpio, and this could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus that you are disconnecting from. This could either be temporary or permanent, but I feel like that you're gonna realize that this person, this is a different energy that's gonna offer you a new connection. If they're not filling your cup, you're not gonna hold yourself, you know, connected to them. And that's why you have the Chariot in reverse, like literally. This could be a fire sign, Aries also. So the Emperor, the Nine of Wands, and then the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot in reverse is indicating slowing down or going the opposite direction or running the other way. Because in the upright position, the Chariot is about fast forward, moving forward, having a vision, going towards something. But it's interesting, literally came up. It came out as the opposite. So you're walking away, and I'm clarifying the Eight of Cups. I just like to explain the cards to the people that are watching, so they are, you know, so they have that visual understanding of what I'm saying. And this is about really you disconnecting and protecting yourself and doing some healing. And the Emperor is your energy of just sitting on the throne and really looking at your life from the perspective of the main character, because you are the main character, Scorpio. You are that girl, you are that guy, the it girl, okay? And I feel like that you have learned over the past course of the past few years, you know, you're learning now even more to take your power back and to be on the driver's seat and not to settle for less, okay? And if in the past some people came into your life and they tried to present you, like I said, with masks and fake stuff, and you believed in them, now you are in this energy of the mature Scorpio. Someone who doesn't settle for less. Someone who doesn't... I'm also going to get some messages from this right here for you. Someone who does not, you know, just believe in the words, but also is looking out for words and actions. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. You have yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. Again, you know, this is about you releasing this yoke and letting it down and not carrying the yoke and the burden of somebody else's pain because you care so much and you take care of them so much. It says, man, dealings or relationships with a man, you could be dealing with a man or a masculine energy and taking their yoke, okay? Taking, maybe financially you were also so responsible for someone that you were dealing with, okay? That really caused a lot of strain on you. You also have tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Like I said, you're slowly gonna be moving forward with the Knight of Pentacles here, okay? This is about, like I mentioned in the very beginning of the video, of you slowing down and having a plan that that you have within yourself. And again, the Three of Wands in the beginning that I said in reverse, slowing down and pausing, okay? Slow movement. You're not like the older days, that good old days that you would constantly be involved in it and put yourself out there and be all dedicated, okay? Definitely slowing down. Whoever this is, they're very obsessed with you, Scorpio. Like, they're just so infatuated by you. Like, they can't stop thinking about you. You know why? Because you have shown them the true love. You have shown them that you can be trusted, that there are people who are worthy of, who can be trusted. You have the Judgment card here, and it says, I look back with compassion for myself. Look back yourself with compassion, Scorpio, and don't be too hard on yourself. Forgive yourself, do yourself a favor and release the, being too hard on yourself or trusting. I feel like you judge yourself a lot. You get into your head a lot, Scorpio, by remembering about the past things that happened. Look at those as lessons and moving on, whether it was with family members, friends, partners, okay? And it was a stepping stone for you. And be compassionate towards yourself, be loving towards yourself, and know that everything that you went through has prepared you in this present moment to realize that you can, you're gonna walk away no matter what. If it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't fulfill you, you will walk away. And you will not settle for less, okay? So the message here for you, just to sum it up, I'm strongly getting that this opportunity that you are presented from the universe to look at the situations from the perspective of reality and understand that some people may not be who they truly are, and accept the endings, okay? And there's always a new beginning that's going to come into your life, and there will be people who will be obsessed with you, and because they can't stop thinking about you. But you're going to need to look at the green flags to see if these people or if this person is worthy of investing and again getting into a relationship with. And I do strongly feel like that there is someone new that's gonna come into your life and maybe just show up their interest in you finally. Express their interest in you, that they have been interested in you for so long. Now they want to express it, okay? And you taking your calculated and slow steps to move forward with whatever direction it is that you're gonna move forward. So, dear Scorpio, I love you so much. This was the reading that I had, and I hope that this helped and resonated with you. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you soon. Bye.